Are you ready for this?
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking that. I was trying
You're
to channel Taylor Swift after seeing her live in Atlanta. It was so much fun. And now here I was with the microphone in front of me, and I just
couldn't help yourself.
channeled some Taylor Swift vibes over here. But we're not here to talk about Taylor Swift.
No, because it's date night and
it's date night.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, you should have been.
You left me here.
But who FaceTimed you during Love Story? What a romantic gesture that was for me. That was really romantic of me.
It really was.
Yeah, I FaceTimed you in with me and 70,000 of my closest friends in Atlanta, Georgia, when Love Story was playing.
Really appreciate it.
And you stayed home and made me lasagna.
I did.
And
That's
sent
all
me
I
off
did.
with a homemade breakfast. So we basically
That's true.
switched the stereotypical roles from the 1970s gender roles in a marriage. Like, you stayed home and did all the cooking. I called you from a wild party.
Yeah.
Wait, the wild party was a concert.
It was a concert.
And it wasn't wild. It was appropriately wild. Wild made it sound like I was doing something scandalous. And I just wanted to clarify.
You did park where you weren't supposed to park.
I did. That gave Zane a scare. But only for a moment. Not at the concert.
Right.
Just in Greenville. But let's get to date night.
Oh, no. In Atlanta.
No, where in Atlanta did I park? Oh, yes, yes, I did. We parked in a mall parking lot near a MARTA station, which is like their
metro.
Their metro.
Their subway.
And yes. And so at 1:30 a.m., trying to get our van out after just a 3-hour grueling, packed hiccup after missed Uber, after rain. Then we got through all these trains, finally got to where we were going, and the whole mall parking lot was completely locked down, except for, I think there was 7 exits that were all blocked. It was a huge mall, and it was with surrounding restaurants and things, and every exit seemed to be blocked. And it was kind of a panic at 1:30 in the morning, but we eventually found a way out in the back of a hotel. So we were able to escape the parking lot, get safely back to our hotel, and all the mishaps of getting home from downtown Atlanta to the hotel, it was worth it because the concert was amazing. There's something so special about live music. You know what? And it doesn't have to be Taylor Swift for me. And that perfectly segues.
Perfect segue. We didn't plan that.
Yeah.
Really,
I did. I do.
You did?
I'm always figuring
out. Minutes ago, you were like, this is where I'm going?
No, I wanted to connect. This is how my brain is always working, right? Well, maybe you don't because you're not in my brain.
Right.
But I'm always...
It'd be helpful if I was...
It would. I feel like that would have saved us some counseling money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, okay, what I'm saying is my brain is always give me any 2 things, and I love finding the bridge, no matter how random. And so it was like, that's an easy bridge. And I have been thinking about that, how, yes, Taylor Swift was amazing. It was huge, and it was wow, and it was incredible. But I just love live music, and I'd love to make more space and more of a priority. It's not that I haven't done live music, but I just want to do it more. It's just a fantastic experience. And that brings us to date night because we did some live music last date night.
We were going to go play pickleball.
Yes.
But then it rained.
Pouring down rain.
All day. So we decided, we're like, I wonder if there's any place with live music.
Well, you did. It was your idea. I'm
That's
glad
what
you
I said.
Yeah.
Right.
You said we decided. I just wanted to give you all the credit.
Well, the collective we.
The collective we.
We were married and became one.
Yes, that's true. We are. Yeah. Okay. And so, you started looking. You were the ultimate search. I mean, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this podcast of sharing things we do for date night, because I love how you find creative new things for us to do. So how'd you find it? Just good old Google?
Google led me to I don't know. It led me around, and I ended up on a Facebook page of a new music type bar venue, I guess, in Charlotte. Just opened recently, where they had a singer-songwriter showcase.
Yes.
Which was 3 people on stage, and then it was open mic after that. So.
And they were so very different. And I guess that's what I was reflecting on. It was I loved the vibe in this small, thrifted together place. It had that cool thrifting vibe of old trophies from 40 years ago as some of the decor, or in the bathroom, there was a happy 75th signed frame of someone who looked like they were 20, but it was like the grandchildren had signed, happy 75th Gacky. Thanks for everything you did for us. And it's like, this thing looked like it was over 100 years old, which was just super fun. It was like this,
I don't think it was that old.
I'm sorry, 100. I'm saying it was the picture.
Yeah.
Was 100. It was probably from the 1920s.
It looked like a picture from like our parents' yearbook.
Okay, so that would have been 1940s. So I'm off. So, okay, only 80 years old, the picture.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry to exaggerate.
2
by
decades.
20 years. That's nothing. Just kidding. Okay, so 80 years old. This picture was 80 years old, so it was cool. It was cool to see. But what I'm saying is I'm trying to paint the picture before I got like
detailed out.
Yeah. Is that there was all just this eclectic stuff decorating this place
Nothing
that was
matched,
like
except
nothing
for the
matched.
Rock'em Sock'em robots on like 6 of the tables.
Yes,
those matched,
and nothing was new, and so it was like it was fun. It was a fun vibe. It felt cozy and like easily accessible. And so you had 3 songwriters.
But
and
we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
We need to go in order.
Yeah, let's go in order.
So we can
keep us in order,
out.
Steve Wagner. Do you have a spreadsheet for this?
I do not.
Okay. Okay, let's go in order. Start us off in the right order, Steve. Keep us on the straight and narrow.
The place where we went was down in Noda, which, if you're not from Charlotte, is
a place you have to hit when you come to Charlotte. If you're not from Charlotte,
it stands for North Davidson, which is just a road. But there's a bunch of restaurants and clubs and all kinds of stuff along North Davidson. It was all old mill town. It was all old mills that they've converted, and old buildings converted into new stuff, and old houses converted into new houses, and it's been properly gentrified.
Mm-hmm.
So before we went to the Starlight Lounge, which we'll get to, we went to a place that we've been, 3 times now?
Yes.
Called DEJAI Noodle Bar.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Sushi and pad thai. We shared some sushi.
We did.
And shared some pad thai.
I wouldn't put it at like,
it's not
5-star type place, but it's solid.
Mm-hmm.
We've had good meals there. It can fit. We went with a group the last time we went, and it was 8 of us, and it was pretty comfortable for 8 people to go in there.
Yes, so that was a hit. That's been a repeat. Not like a top favorite that we can't wait to go back to, but it's been a hit.
Yep. And
then
we went to
the Starlight Lounge. So that was fun. And there was 3 very different singer-songwriters. I mean, I'm talking a 17-year-old girl that had a lot of songs about heartbreak, a 40-something-year-old woman who had some really deep lyrical poetry to her songs, and then some like really zany songs by this guy. I mean, he must have been 50-something. I don't know how old he was. I'm just guessing. But they were just very different. And it's like they each took turns doing their songs, and it was like a very intimate occasion. But there's just the storytelling through music is so fun. And then there was a very enthusiastic lady coming around trying to get people for signups for open mic. You'd see people coming in, clutching their guitar, their instrument. And of course, I have no musical instrument ability, but I love a microphone. And so when she came over and was like, "Do you want to sign up?" I was like, "Do you count spoken word poetry as music?" Because we all know music, when spoken out loud for the sake of performance, is music. It has rhythm and pitch and meter and timbre and all the qualities of music, which is a kind of like a somewhat not perfectly quoted, somewhat imperfectly quoted quote that Steve has shared with me from The West Wing.
Yes.
One of his favorite shows to rewatch. So
it is.
It's a great quote. It's a great quote. And so she right away, I didn't quote that to her, but I'm quoting it to you, listener, because you're listening. And
I'll put the YouTube link in the show notes so you guys can check it out.
Yes, because it is a fantastic scene. And I've carried that quote around, and I need that link in there. That would be awesome. I said it like you're my secretary.
I'm your producer.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
So that's
Is that basically the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
basically
great.
The same thing.
Okay, so the link will be in the show notes. I was adding the tone because it sounded very official, and y'all know. Okay, so I said to her, does spoken word poetry count? And she was so enthusiastic. She was like, absolutely. So I put my name down and I was like, yes, because I have a poem about motherhood that I'm actually going to be releasing on the podcast, hopefully in the month of May. And we'll see if that can all come together as planned. And I was like, great. It would be a great chance to practice it. It's such like a comfortable, cozy place to practice it. Because for sure, when I do poetry out loud, like the audience can bring something out versus like just writing it on my own in my bedroom. And so I was like really excited. But y'all, we have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old and lots of things to do. And so the closer it got to 9, I was like, Steve, I really, really want to just like stay out all night and just wait for the open mic portion of this night, but we got to go home. So we went home and I decided to wait and maybe we'll catch another open mic night for that poem.
4th Wednesday of every month.
Yes. Yes. Maybe we could get a group of people together and
There
go.
you go.
That'd be fun.
What about the place though? We mentioned the decor. It was comfortable to sit in,
Yes.
like couches and comfortable seats and stuff like that. Beers they had very limited food. Like,
yes. Glad we ate beforehand.
Right. Like pretzels and
A corn dog. They had a corn dog on the menu. Our kids would have been thrilled.
I think they were
The little ones.
microwaving everything. Though.
I know.
But
yeah.
it was mainly a bar.
And randomly they had a sign shop like connected to.
Like in the building.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But it had a bar. So
Mhm.
Drinks and cocktails and all that kind of stuff. A little pricey.
Yeah, was it like $10 beers? I think.
$10 for a beer. But
yeah.
at the same time, it was fun. It was fun. It was different.
It was great. And it gave us a nice kickoff of like live music season because I feel like there's more outdoor opportunities, things like the Whitewater Center has. So more live music to come.
There you go.
So I think that's a wrap. What else?
That's it.
That's it? No, it's not it.
What's date night this week?
Oh,
I don't know yet.
Where are we going?
I have no idea. We'll
So
figure it out when we get in the car.
yeah, this Wednesday is yet to be planned. Stay tuned.